This is Bitcoin logo as we know it. You probably acknowledge it because it's everywhere, on Bitcoin exchanges, points of sale, t-shirts, even on Bitcoin grenades. But is it official Bitcoin logo? What's the history behind it? First Bitcoin logo was just a simple BC in the coin form. At 2009, Bitcoin was a Windows application, and this logo served the utility role of giving the Bitcoin client a unique look. Obviously, with the growing popularity, users started proposing other solutions, like ampersand or a logo similar to tie-backed symbol, with B crossed by vertical line. There were also ideas about adding T to the BC logo, creating the BTC logo. Finally, at the beginning of 2010, Satoshi resolved this issue by posting new Bitcoin logo, similar to what we know right now. Some people even pointed out it looked like one of the older designs for US dollar. It was still depicted having this golden coin background, not the orange one like today's most popular logo. I guess in the original days, the big emphasis in Bitcoin was put into making it a payment system, hence monetary residues in these early days logo versions. Also, making it sort of similar to typical typography of major currencies like US dollar or pound, Bitcoin was making a point that it is a currency, just not backed by any country. And in the late 2010, anonymous user Bitboy dropped on the forum and posted this logo. You may recognize it. Bitcoin letter slightly tilted on an orange background. It is the logo that is already so ingrained in the culture, being the most recognizable. Orange coin good. There is this awesome blog post covering whole idea with mathematics and reasoning behind every element of this version of a Bitcoin logo, so I highly recommend to read through it if you find the interest in this topic. The author, Phil Wilson, directly asked the creator of the logo on all the steps to reproduce it. For example, Bitcoin logo has this angle cut at the bottom of the letter B. You probably never happened to acknowledge it before, right? It's exactly 12.5 degrees. Why? B looks like 8, and even the standard Bitcoin port, the one that every node has by default, is 8333 because it looks like 4 cards with letter B, 8, on top of each other. So when you divide 100 by 8, you got 12.5. I know, 100 happened from nowhere, but let's say it makes sense. What's more, the logo is rotated by 14 degrees. Again, there is a reason behind it. Take 12.5 and infinitely add a 10th fraction of it in geometric progression. The end result is 13.88, which, because this logo was obviously designed in some kind of graphical tool, it was rounded to 14 degrees because this tool wasn't supporting any fractions of a number. Even the oval holes represent something, and it's a proof of work. When drawing the logo out of a template, as the ovals seem to behave like block headers, the second oval shape needs to reference the first one, hence proof of work. In late 2015, the simplified Bitcoin logo was being proposed to be added to Unicode signs, and it was accepted almost 2 years later with the code 20BF, which in my eyes further legitimizes it as a currency. In 2020, Bitcoin logo was added to a social media platform, Twitter, making it the first major social media supporting this Unicode character by default. Today, the Bitboy's version is used in Bitcoin Core, the most popular Bitcoin client, and there is a pretty wide consensus about it. But is it official Bitcoin logo? In my opinion, no, because the only official rules of Bitcoin are ingrained in its protocol. How to verify a valid transaction, how to mine a block, what amount of bitcoins there will be. These are official rules of Bitcoin, but it doesn't say anything about the logo, which is just a human construct, vetted by popularity. And sure, there are always critics and malcontents who dislike everything and having their own opinion. But in my eyes, this logo represents the beginnings of Bitcoin in the best possible way. It has a ton of symbolism behind it, and overall, it represents the soul of Bitcoin. Created for free by a group of designers, partially anonymous and released to the public domain. But I am not a historian, even though it is a fascinating topic. Across Bitcoin's existence, there were people who wanted to shape narrative about what Bitcoin really is: a payment system, savings technology, anonymous medium of transfer, and it is all of it at once, shifting from time to time. It just happened that the early adopters have mostly focused on the payment capabilities, and Bitcoin logo highly depicts this effort. And that is it for this video. Let me know in the comment section, did you know all these things about the Bitcoin logo history? Or maybe I have surprised you with some new information. If you liked this video, please subscribe because there will be more content like that on this channel. And keep doing Bitcoin things. Bye!